You know Oscorp, but you might not know me. I'm Harry Osborn. When my father died, he didn't just leave me a business. He left me a New York institution. But too often lately, both Oscorp and this city have been preyed on by criminals. Now today, I'm announcing a joint venture with a man who, like me, recently returned to the city where he was born and wants to help. Wilson Fisk.
New York made me the man I am. Now, I want to give something back. It was my privilege to rebuild this great city after recent crises, but that was just the start. Allow me to introduce you to the Enhanced Crime Task Force. Now, the police are doing a fine job with limited resources. But when they face threats outside their normal scope, they need more. And we have provided.
Rather than increase the burden on taxpayers, Mr. Fisk and I are financing this hand-picked task force ourselves. Vigilantes like Spider-Man only make the problem worse. This is our city, and we're taking it back together.
I'm still willing to take Oscorp off your hands, young man.
And my answer is still no.
Well, that's fine. I'll just wait until you die of the disease that killed your father.
Attention all task force personnel. You are authorized to begin Phase 1 of the Suppression Initiative. Repeat, Phase 1 of the Suppression Initiative is a go.
So this is the thing where if you don't solve every single crime in the entire city, they start killing you.
Now's a good time to take down some bad guys, while the task force is putting heat on them. That'll wake you up!
Available units, please respond to a disturbing the peace situation. Suspects may be
You got
armed.
out of jail awful fast. You be...
I hate someone on you.
Come on, show me. Not this time, pal. Always feels good to take out the trash.
Many of the petty criminals apprehended by Spider-Man turned out to be wanted on far more serious charges.
Godlike.
This just in, Webbs needs something to stick to.
Someone explain to me what...
Not in the last game. Why don't you just like light?
He's here, nail him.
See or kill him. Idiot. Solve every single crime in the city.
I could check that one off my list. Those people won't be able to breathe for long.
Please! I'm trapped in here!
Spider-Man. I didn't know where that one was until I checked. So, wait, how do I let you go? I can't let you go. This just didn't switch something to stick to.
I've never seen anything so heroic!
Yeah. I know. Here.
Hey! I'm sharp riled over here!
My theory? Change ownership.
That's some serious heat.
Hey, up
Gotta find the
high!
people quick. Don't worry, I'll get you out.
Someone please help me! Thank you, Spider-Man!
It's just in webs need something to stick to.
Firefighters say that without Spider-Man's help, there would almost certainly have been fatalities in the blaze.
Unskippable cutscene.
Car 42, we have reports of fighting, possibly gang-related, in Central Park, southwest corner. Can you check it out?
Dispatch said it was the southwest corner of the park. I should be first on the scene. Huh. Just a few blocks. As the spider swings.
It's not the corner.
That is the last time I ate garlic pizza before putting on the mask.
This is Whitney Chang with an editorial comment. Early polls on the Osborne-Fisk announcement show broad public support. Citizens are tired of the crime wave and have doubts about the mysterious figure known as Spider-Man, despite all the good he's done.
So what else is new?
But I've obtained the records of the officers on the task force. They show allegations of corruption and police brutality. None of it proven,
Spider-Man,
but
I'm
still,
out of here!
are these the
Spider!
people we want to
Kill
trust
him!
with this kind of
Oh,
power?
I know what's bothering you. You think because I took down Herman Schultz means I like him more. Well, that's just not true. You'll get the same up-close and personal attention. I promise. Now to find the one that got away. Hey,
All tied up in her.
picking up bad guys is my thing.
Spider-Man, I can help you.
I can help you? Okay, Mr. Craven the Hunter. You got my attention.
We have shots fired at the bus station. Proceed with caution. Suspects heavily armed. All units, officers are under fire at the bus station. Need assistance immediately.
Buckle up! Fasten your seatbelts!
Need some help, officers.
Break out the armor-piercing bullets!
Break out the armor. Oh god. Not that.
They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know.
Skinny, ain't you?
Come here. Don't let me.
I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun.
Glad you're back this up, Spider-Man. You're okay, hardcore.
And of course the Daily Bugle never gets...
You can also jump on top of buses without anything else. Just jump.
You know, fighting damn hard.
This technically.
Well, more of a seismic
Stole
blast,
so
really.
it's okay. What?
Spidey doesn't play favorites. Neither does the seismic blast.
Spider-Man! I like
So stupid.
impressive, but you are still raw, inexperienced.
I was experienced enough to beat your friends.
Ooh.
I am Russian, but I am no friend to those pigs. My name is Sergei Kravenov. Men call me Kraven the Hunter.
So you left me that note. Huh. Judging from the web, you're one of those crazy reality show guys who runs around naked in the woods eating bugs. How can you help me?
I can make you a true hunter. Not just a boy pretending to be a man.
Ooh.
Should you wish to accept, you may find
I'm
me
in college. I'm
here.
Spider-Man.
Until we meet again.
Sergei Kravenov.
Parker, why didn't you get me pictures from the Fisk Osborn press conference?
Oh, sorry, Mr. Jameson, but I've got
busy.
school. You know, life outside the job.
In my day, your job was your life. A press pass is wasted on you.
Oh, sometimes I fantasize about moving to Hawaii. Actually, I just got an idea for using my press pass. I've got to admit, it would be nice not to feel like I'm fighting this battle on my own. But is Kraven someone I can trust? Kraven obviously doesn't know who I really am, or he would have come to my house. I don't know. I've always worked best alone. But then again, I've never tried it any other way. If Kraven can teach me his hunting techniques, I won't have to rely on police broadcasts to find bad guys. It's not like I tell Kraven my real name. And I'll be on guard. Okay? Don't be nervous. You need information on Kraven, and you've got a press pass to get it with. Easy peasy. Never mind that if he finds out you're a photographer and not a reporter, he'll have you stuffed and mounted.
You'll do it one day, Spidey.
Mr. Kravenov? It's me, Peter Parker, from the Daily Bugle. We spoke on the phone. The door... Mr. Kravenov?
Oh, I apologize for startling you. I am Kraven. Please forgive my theatrics. I merely wish to demonstrate my skills.
The videos online do that pretty well. I saw you take down that Siberian tiger with your bare hands, without hurting it.
Tigers are endangered. I simply relocated the beast for its own safety, as well as that of the local villagers. True hunters wish to conserve the natural world. It is where we find peace.
You're a long way from the natural world.
I craved a new challenge. I came here to hunt the monsters Oscorp created. The cross-species. The deadliest combination of animal and human. I ended their threat. But I grew fond of your city. And your city grew fond of me. And I decided to stay.
Except now you're hunting normal people.
No! Only criminals. Only those who prey on their fellow man have anything to fear from me.
Is man really the most dangerous game?
In their own way, yes. But men are merely highly evolved animals. The current crime wave provides fascinating opportunities to study them. The patterns of the various factions.
And what are you finding out?
That criminals are not unlike beasts. They have hunting grounds, specific behaviors. Many travel in packs, but there are differences.
Such as?
Animals prey on others for survival. Only human beings are willfully cruel.
Based on my experience, research, the police aren't big fans of vigilantes.
The police had their chance to stop the crime wave. They failed miserably.
I don't think they like being reminded of that.
I do not wish to insult them, but it would be a far greater crime to have the power to help, but refuse to act. Would you not agree?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I would.
Would not agree or would agree?
This new task force is sending a pretty strong message. No vigilantes.
I do not trust them. They are paid for by Fisk. I am sure you've heard the rumors of his illegal activities.
Sure, everyone has. But no one can prove it. And the police seem okay with him.
Because he has paid those who are corrupt. The rest are desperate to avoid looking incompetent. Well, the public is desperate for an end to the crime wave. I have only one agenda. To get results.
So you're saying you feel a responsibility to use your power to help?
Yes. To have such power and not use it is to be unworthy of it.
Well, thanks. I think our readers will find this very interesting.
Good, good. I must take this call, but please, look around. Take pictures of anything you wish. Yes? No, I said tranquilizer darts. No, I have no interest in automatic weapons. They require no skill. I am an artist!
Alright, let's take some pictures. Interesting objects. Wow, that's a nice couch. Does that count? Interesting angle.
Perfection.
That one doesn't count, only this one's an interesting object. And you have to take it from that angle specifically. Otherwise, it's not an interesting object.
Now that's a keeper.
Is the globe an interesting object? Okay, yes, it's not. That's not an interesting object. That would make a good photo. No, it wouldn't. It's a globe. You can get that at the dollar store. Tiger couch would make a...
I'll take that.
Elephant skull. Yes, that would make a good photo. The globe would not make a good photo.
Great composition.
Pardon the interruption. Would you care to see my latest trophies?
Yeah, sure, let's see.
Cross species. Beautiful. Are they not?
I thought Spider-Man captured them.
An inadequate solution. They escaped.
So you killed them?
To save the lives of their victims, yes.
And stuff.
But also in self-defense. They were deadly opponents.
I know. I mean, I can imagine.
Do you kill your prey? Do you have powers? What about the Carnage Killer? What about the Carnage Killer? But why would you ask? Do you kill your prey? Look behind him. Do you kill your prey?
When do you consider it okay to kill?
When there is no other choice. I do not take life lightly. But when it is necessary, I do not hesitate. If my failure to act cost the life of an innocent person, I could not live with myself.
I know what you mean. Hunting criminals, some people might wonder if you're the Carnage Killer.
He is no hunter, but a brute, a savage. His very existence is offensive to men like myself.
So even though he's hunting criminals, you'd like to take him down?
Of course. He dishonors what I do. Without honor, Peter,
that are CK,
that
so
means
it's
nothing.
obviously Craven.
They all had superhuman powers. How'd you beat them?
I have trained myself to the peak of human ability and learned many natural means of enhancement. Not drugs, like the scum who pollute the streets, but the secrets of native cultures. Herbs, potions, mysteries forgotten by so-called civilized man.
So drugs. That's called drugs. I don't care what you say, but that's called drugs. Potions.
Last question. Is there anything you haven't accomplished yet?
Yes. I would like to leave a legacy when I am gone. Pass my training to a protege. My only family is a brother who... well, he chose a different path. I never had a son.
Chameleon!
But perhaps... forgive me. I am becoming melancholy as I get older. So, do you have what you need, Mr. Parker?
Yeah, I think I do.
Yes, and I'm also not gonna take photos of these cross species. Well, I guess I am actually. What's with the empty one? Why did we ask him about that? Looks like he didn't get all of them. Because by my count he's missing Rhino and yeah, I think just Rhino. Where's Rhino? What happened to Rhino, huh? Huh? You lose him up? Huh? Puppy Nox? See ya.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, stealing property from someone else's home. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Run before he kills you for being a cross species too. Oh god. Oh god. Level up. I'm a hero. Check out these upgrades. Tackle. Speed. Speed of what? Considerably faster. Slingshot. It's kind of useless. I wish I didn't waste my money on that. Efficiency. Nah. Web rush attack. They can't just call it. They can't. Charge rate. Yes. That'll be
Whitney!
Whitney? Should I be jealous?
Who is this?
That's no way to talk to a lady. Or even me.
Felicia? This is the number I gave Whitney Chang. How'd you get it?
The name's Black Cat, as in cat burglar. As in I get my hands on things I'm not supposed to. How about you, Spider? Do you ever get your hands on things you're not supposed to?
I heard you were back in jail. Listen, if you're calling to tease me about breaking out...
I'm insulted. I can think of a lot more fun things to tease you about.
If you're smart, you'll get out of town before I find the time to chase you.
Funny, that's what I was going to say to you. Things are getting dangerous around here, Spider. Why don't we chase each other out of town,
I'm too busy to fool around with you. I mean, play games with you. Bye, Felicia.
Peter, I don't know if you heard, but Norman Osborn passed away. You should see if Harry needs someone to talk to. It can help to hear from someone who's been through it.
I agree. Which is why I'm not going to talk to Harry until, like... You can leave home through that way, or you can leave home through the front door. Like a madman. Done that before on planet Earth. We always jump out to
Spider-Man! Oh, that is so cool!
Okay, let's go see what Craven's got to teach me. Besides mustache grooming.
Luckily he was on the roof.
I knew you would come.
Yeah, well, don't get any ideas about me being your sidekick. But I'm on the trail of the Carnage killer, and tracking's a little out of my wheelhouse.
Ah, yes, the killer. I thought he might be you. But I have watched you, and I see that you are no madman.
You spied on me?
Only briefly. There is much a hunter can learn from observation. I see, in the way you carry yourself like a lost child, that you lack someone to guide you, to help you become a man. I have no son of my own. I do not want my legacy to die with me. I can make you the ultimate hunter. Let us work together to find this Carnage killer and suppress the crime wave. Let us do together what we could not do alone.
I'm still gonna operate on my own.
Of course, as will I. But we will be there for each other when it is needed.
No, Spidey shook hands with the devil.
There is a back alley from which the Russians move stolen Oscorp equipment to a safe house. Use the little fish to catch them. It is tempting to catch the easiest prey, but in our case, the most obvious criminals are the most inconsequential. Wait. Follow them. See where they go.
I get that, but I'm not gonna let anyone get hurt.
These guys,
If I see these guys threatening someone's life, they're going down.
Illegal
just, you know, patrolling the bank. Just patrolling around, you know. Nothing bad could ever happen.
Higher level criminals prefer to keep a low profile. But just as animals must visit a watering hole, they must collect their money and pay those above them.
I'll give them this. The way these guys hustle all over the city, they're getting one heck of a cardio workout.
Often the higher level criminals will lead to legitimate businesses that serve as a front to launder the illegal income. It is here you will find their bosses who pretend at respectability.
I have to admit, Craven, all this is leading me to the big fish I never used to find before. Thanks.
Like a pride of lions, when the leaders fear an outside predator, they will call their soldiers together for protection.
And every crook in New York is afraid of the Carnage killer. When I find where they're holed up, it'll be like one-stop shopping.
You are learning. But stealth is crucial. Even you cannot fight all of them at once.
I can. In fact, why don't I just jump down there? Why don't I just jump down there and... Don't make fun of him. He has a condition.
Excellent.
He's special.
The truck will be here soon! Get the package ready!
Get the package ready! The truck will be here soon! I'm gonna go there and they're all gonna be dead.
Gotta get a photo of that crate of Oscorp tech, so I can trace it.
Thanks for saving my sister.
This crate is heavier than your mother. If you drop that, I'm not taking the blame for you. Quick, get the crate loaded before someone sees us!
Just the image I wanted.
Yeah, where their faces are being covered by power lines.
That Oscorp tech will go to their superiors. Do not lose sight of it.
I'll stick to it like, well, me.
There he is! Kill him!
Spider-Man! Thumbs up, buddy!
Oh, I can't land on the truck.
Spidey!
Craven's tips are paying off. I'm guessing this isn't a restaurant guide. The Carnage killer. These must be all the places where he killed these guys' friends. A lot more than the police know about. I know what Craven would say. A clearer picture of the Predator's hunting grounds.
Use a cell phone. Thought he had a camera. Guess he didn't steal Whitney Jenks. How did these guys get down there? Enemies.
So this is where all the cool gangsters hang out.
This is already holding a fundraiser. Party to ask other rich men for money to fight crime. To fight us, eh? Let's see if he has this.
What?
Have you seen him? He has the stomach for anything.
Crazy.
Room for error here. He always looks so surprised.
I'm not here going.
I have seen more of these task force fools. Flying around like pigeons. One of them arrested Arcady. They're well paid and well protected. Very hard to get to. Then maybe we get to the men who pay them.
He got Yuri! Spider! Come quickly!
Just what I want.
I'm telling you. The last...
Here, everyone to me!
Where am I?
I'm dangerously close to blowing my cover. Shh! People work around here.
This guy.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy being unconscious. Man, what I could do with equipment like this.
Yeah.
Harry won't mind if I borrow this for a little while.
I don't think they stole this from Oscorp. They probably stole it from S.H.I.E.L.D. Why do they have a Spider-Man suit? Why does Oscorp have a Spider-Man suit? Unislot locked an awesome new suit for Spider-Man to wear. No.
You'll be dead before you see me move.
This is a Carnage killer. Oh wait, never mind.
Better go see what that was.
James Bond loser. Oh, they do it once. Sorry, bud.
How can anyone be that fast? Okay, lady, how much coffee did you drink?
Probably a lot. Wow, that was a really tough fight.
I'm gonna guess this was not a meeting of the Wilson Fisk fan club. Craven, I'm sending you pictures. The first one looks like a map of places the Carnage killer struck.
Ah, yes. Good. Good. The more we can learn of his habits, the better.
Next up is a flyer for an anti-crime fundraiser hosted by Wilson Fisk. I think they're gonna try and kill him there. Even if Fisk is crooked, I can't let them do that. Especially with all those innocent people around.
The fundraiser is tonight. They will have put their plan into action already. You must go to the location and stop them.
Just one problem. I don't have an invitation, and I'm guessing you don't either.
Then we must improvise. I am too well known to bypass security. But under your mask, Spider-Man, nobody knows who you are.
Here's a hint. I'm not rich enough to go to this.
Then you will find a way. I believe in you.
Baby.
Wouldn't mind chatting with Fisk. See what he knows about all this. But I kinda have a feeling he's not the most approachable guy in the world. And none of it matters if I can't get inside. Wait, I think I've got it. With that fundraiser's level of security, I can't use my press pass to bluff my way in. Unless I'm really supposed to be there. A photographer needs a reporter. And I bet I know one who's already planning to go. Oh, Whitney!
Oh,
thanks again for using me on this.
Hey, I get it. College is expensive. You want to make easy money taking boring pictures of wrinkly rich people? Go nuts. But you should probably stay away from me.
Let me guess, you've got some pointed questions about the task force?
Among other things. I give it 10 minutes before I get kicked out.
They change your voice.
Hey, Harry!
Pete! Oh man, I know we haven't seen each other much since we were kids, but this doesn't seem like your kind of scene.
Society pages. I'm a part-time photographer for the Bugle. Smile. Great, got it. Thanks.
I made you actually take that picture. What is Fisk's motivation?
Fisk is putting a pretty big target on his back. Why do you think he does it?
He grew up in Hell's Kitchen. Lots of crime, gangs. I think this is his way of taking control. Standing up to the guys who bullied him when he was a kid. But knowing Fisk, he's also got a plan in place to profit from it.
His way is to, hire all the criminals in the city.
Whitney Chang says the cops on the task force are crooked too.
I just supply the tech. Fisk handpicked the men. But the police chief cleared them all.
The chief's desperate to stop the crime wave. He's not gonna argue with the guy who's helping him do that.
Well, one thing's for sure. The task force is getting results. And no one likes to mess with success.
Hey, I gotta ask. Why Fisk? I hear some pretty shady rumors about him.
He's the only one rich enough who is willing to work with me. I've got a lot on my plate. I can't waste time worrying about people attacking Oscorp. And our public image could use a boost. I'll tell you this, though. The rumors are true. Fisk is definitely into some illegal stuff. But good luck proving it.
Thanks, so go ahead and tell that to Whitney.
Drinks, gentlemen. Take.
Whoops. Sorry.
You know, don't worry about it. I gotta go anyways. I've got, important things to do.
The drinks were poisoned.
Me too.
You dress up
Something
formally.
fishy about that guy. Better follow him. Who can resist that? Oh yeah! Time to get into my work clothes.
Come on, Spidey, you can do it, baby. Wow. Wahoo!
Please, what do you want?
From you, nothing. We just need your waiter uniform so we can serve Fisk a special recipe.
What are you gonna do with us?
Depends how much you bother me.
We've got him!
Hi.
Can you at least say some fun bad guy things like, "Curse you, Spider-Man"? I love that one.
Thank you. I was so scared.
Thanks for
smashing. Thank you indeed.
It's my lucky day. Open sesame. Okay, that didn't work. On to plan B.
Come on.
You won't get me so easily, Spider!
Oh my god. Why would you follow him?
It's like a bouncy house, am I right? Did your mom tell you could be anything you want? Because she was wrong.
You are just a... I will crush you.
Let's not fight. Ah, never mind. Let's fight. This'll shake you up. Okay, I'm sorry. That was corny.
Alright.
Well, I saved Fisk from the Russians. Now to find out if I have to save anyone else from him.
Luckily, no one will notice that this random guy ran backstage and then
These people are
left,
movers
and then
and shakers.
Spider-Man was sighted right
You can learn a
after,
lot just by
and then,
listening in.
Then he just comes out right after all the goods are being up.
So, this is gonna sound like a bad pickup line, but you seem really familiar. Have we met?
Judging from your bargain basement suit, I doubt we move in the same circles.
Oh, I get it. One with a silver spoon in your mouth, huh?
Hardly. For me, silver's an acquired taste.
Well, I'm here for the Daily Bugle, so, you know anything interesting about Fisk?
I know he hangs out with rich older men, and you're scaring him off, so I'll have to say goodbye. Look me up when you move out of your mom's basement.
Oh, it's my aunt.
I don't live with my mom. I live with my aunt. Well, nice meeting you. My name's Peter. As if you care.
I'm Felicia.
But what?
Just do that like 2 minutes after he
Well, he knows how to make an entrance. By blotting out the sun. Time to talk to the big man himself.
Great idea. Let's insult the host of the party at his party. And he also controls the mafia.
Hey, back off.
Should I tell Whitney Chang he has no comment on the Russian mobsters tied up downstairs?
It's all right. I like this young man's boldness. He mustn't reveal that to anyone. It would play into the criminals' hands. They want to make people afraid to support my anti-crime efforts.
But if no one knows what they did, they'll get away with it. And try again.
Oh, I assure you, they will not get away with it.
Meaning what, exactly?
Well, the task force will get them, of course.
Yeah, and I'm gonna kill him too.
We've been gathering intelligence on this organization for some time.
But no one's been able to stop them yet. Not the police, not Spider-Man.
Don't say that name to me! Spider-Man. He fancies himself a hero.
Never talk about Spider-Man in front of me.
Crime run rampant.
It's all
The
Spider-Man's
police
fault.
are bound by the laws of probable
He owns
cause.
them.
Spider-Man
Shot colors
is
on them.
not. If he hasn't stopped this scum by now, he's either incompetent or he simply doesn't care.
What's your problem with Spider-Man?
What's
dude?
your beef with
I think
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man's a
Seems
pretty
like you're
cool
after the
dude.
same thing.
If Spider-Man is going to operate outside the law, one would think he can accomplish things more expediently. But he contents himself with apprehending purse snatchers. He's a dilettante, a thrill seeker, worse than useless. Still, he does seem popular with children. In fact, I recently secured his likeness rights.
You what?
They should have played the sound effect there. Boom! You what? No!
How about this Carnage killer? Is the task force chasing him?
We are interested in catching anyone who commits a crime. But it's a lot harder to find one man than an entire gang of them.
And I bet the fact he's killing guys you don't like doesn't exactly bother you.
I do not condone murder, of course. But am I shedding tears for his victims? No, I am not.
Okay, so Spider-Man, right? He cures the entire city of AIDS. Stops the lizard from turning the entire city into lizards. I think he also stopped several muggings in that time span too. But he's a menace. He's a menace. But Carnage Killer dumps garbage bags on one guy. Hero. He did it. He
Gathering
solved crime.
intelligence, huh? Find out anything interesting?
The Russians are clever. They operate in cells, each knowing very little about the others. When one group is taken down, it rarely leads to further arrests.
But someone's got to be calling the shots.
Well, they do have a central base of operations, but very few know where it is. Finding it will be another matter entirely. It's this very war that will be the end of the gangs. The more they escalate, the harder it becomes for them to hide.
Wait, are you saying the Russians are still smuggling guns into the city?
Don't put words in my mouth, young man. I'm just a backer. I leave the crime fighting to trained professionals. Now, excuse me. I have funds to raise.
He has funds.
Yeah, I've got, important things to do, too.
Yeah, like take pictures of clothes. Or leave, I guess. He's just gonna leave. Where's Whitney? I'm gonna find Whitney and tell her I'm gonna leave. After I took one picture. I took a picture of Harry. Take a picture of Fisk, you know? Doing my job.
That map I found showed a lot of Russian mob activity around a trucking company. Seems like the perfect cover for bringing weapons into the city. Today only, order a truckload of weapons, get one Spider-Man at no extra charge.
Quick, before those task force idiots see us.
Relax. We set a car on fire 10 blocks away. They're distracted by that.
Great idea. Set a car on fire right next to you. That'll distract the cops while you're loading the weapon. Or we follow them there. We follow them there. Okay. Good. Good, good, good.
I haven't done this kind of heavy lifting in years.
Me neither. But there's a reason we've lasted this long. Not many of our soldiers even know about this place.
Yeah, here. I guess everyone's a big shot.
This is really heavy, guys. Don't you believe me?
Is it true what they say about the killer? Is he one of the cross species?
I heard he is just a man.
If that's true, Jack the Ripper was just a man. I am telling you, there is something demonic about anyone who could do that to a human being.
That's the kind of heavy artillery you see in a combat zone. I can't let it hit the streets.
Hi.
What good is climbing walls now?
Hey, pay attention! Not gonna do this again for your benefit. Booyah!
No killing, I'm Spider.
Here, everyone to me!
I like my weapons like I like my chocolate, melted and in tiny little pieces. I can check that one off my list.
Oh, speaking of, I have to get upgrades. I haven't gotten any in a while. Clothesline. Strike. Seems like a kind of pointless thing that I should already know how to do. I'm still gonna get it though.
It's not that you're bad at your job. Okay, it is. Now take some time to think about what you did wrong.
They play when they do this stuff takedown. It makes me feel like I messed up. Makes me feel like I got detected.
That's what I'm talking about.
We've got to...
Don't feel bad. You're not. All right, you're not.
Oh. I've been scammed.
I lost 3 men to that Carnage killer. If someone doesn't get him soon...
Patience, Misha. I hear we are making progress.
I just called David. He says the Carnage killer's still tied up.
How do we know it's just one man? Maybe he has friends. Maybe there's an army of them.
Maybe your mother dropped you on your head too many
The only way to
times.
make sure
You
those
ain't
weapons don't
anything.
hurt anyone is to wreck them. Luckily, I'm good at that. I learned a valuable...
You are all flesh and no substance.
I might just have a future at this. Hey! I said I wanted my butt medium rare. Halfway there. Gotta find the rest of those weapons fast.
There! The spider!
They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know. Can't leave dangerous weapons lying around. Time to do what I do best. I bet they're wishing they paid for that sprinkler system about now. The police would destroy these weapons, but I can't take the chance of someone else finding them first.
Just like real life.
Help! I see him! Help! I see him!
When you put forth this week an effort, I gotta...
Bye, guys.
I'm telling you, he's right where we left him. Your men are panicking like children.
I believe you. Just show me so I can tell them I saw it with my own eyes.
Better yet, take a picture with your phone. You can show them yourself. We've beaten him senseless.
Who's him?
And me without my marshmallows.
Why does he go like, enter? Yes. No. Who chose no? Has anyone ever chose no? Does anyone like go life pondering over that?
Please, I keep telling you, I'm not who you think. I sell advertising.
Then why did someone break in here to save you, huh?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Makes sense now, eh? A weakling like you could never kill our men alone. Tell us who you're working with. Talk!
I think he's the Carnage killer.
Nobody. Please.
He's just some
Please,
guy.
nobody.
He's like, he's the Carnage killer. Everyone is the Carnage killer.
That guy's no killer.
I'll give you anything you want. Just don't hurt me.
Save your breath. We got a long night ahead.
Better hurry before it's too late. I'll take that.
Oh.
Hey, Spider-Man! I knew it! He's working with a...
Spider Slam! I'm still experimenting with the catchphrases.
My friend.
I will make you bleed.
This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than...
That's all? Oh. You. Take you.
And the judges gives... If I was working with the Carnage Killer, you'd be dead right now. Be glad you were wrong. These guys seem to think you killed a bunch of their friends.
It's not true. It's not true. I was going to my car, and I saw someone attack one of these Russian guys. He's the killer, not me.
How'd you end up here?
I yelled. Then the killer ran. I went to see if I could help the victim. Then his friend showed up. My hands were bloody. But they wouldn't believe that I didn't do it.
This man you say was the real killer. What does he look like?
White, red hair, skinny, wild eyes. Strength of a madman. Not the kind of madman I work with.
Strength of a madman. Had a machete.
Your license says you live in Jersey. If you can prove you weren't in the city when the Carnage Killer struck, I'll let you go.
No problem. I was in San Diego all last week, at a convention.
That's the ambulance I called. You'll be okay now.
Haha.
Craven, I've got a description of the Carnage Killer.
Excellent. I've used the map you provided to identify his hunting grounds.
You think he'll be out tonight?
A true predator never stops the hunt, my friend. Meet me at the location I am sending you.
That's a bomb.
Oh my god, there's a bomb!
I am.
Gotta blanket the area and see if I sense anything.
Oh, no.
If I can't disarm it, I'll have to drown it. Time for alternative transportation.
Why not?
I'm always awesome. Sometimes I'm extra awesome. Gotta move faster. Don't thank me all at once.
I am the bomb squad. Boomba loomba.
What could have been a day of disaster is instead a cause for celebration, thanks to Spider-Man.
I'm Spider-Man.
That'll wake you up.
Spider-Man! I just need to get my hero.
If this costume made my butt look big, somebody would tell me, right? Buckle up! Fasten your seatbelts!
I think I like the older costume better, to be honest.
That's him!
Wait. You can only truly know your prey by watching him stalk his own.
Oh, please, dude. I didn't have anything to do with that drive-by. I was just a wheelman.
Wheelman? Who saw all those people die?
Yeah.
Oh, you admit it? Good. Now you're going to tell me all about it. Then, you're going to give me answers. The spider. I'm a big fan of the look, but your execution? Boring. You know, real spiders liquefy their prey from the inside. You should think about it.
And you're the Carnage killer. Why'd you do it? I get having a grudge against criminals, but...
Not criminals, killers. No one knows death better. What do they see when they feel her cold arms wrap around them? What special insights do they have? There's so much to learn.
You're crazy.
And you're welcome.
For what?
Doing what you want to, but can't.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll show you.
The world.
I could teach you how to be a real predator. The spider you're just pretending to be.
Alright, keep on monologuing.
Can you at least say some fun bad guy things?
Take off your mask, Spider-Man. I need to see your eyes when you die.
You don't even have a weapon anymore.
I know the truth. In your darkest moments, you wish you were strong enough to be like me. Admit it. Give in to it.
Yeah, shut up. There you go. Let's walk it now.
That's it. Go ahead. Kill me. You know you want to.
No, I don't kill.
I told him you'd never be like me.
This doesn't mean you're a bad person.
Wow. I did it. I beat...
Thanks for the help.
You chose to disregard my advice. So, I assumed you preferred to handle matters yourself.
What was that anyway? You expected me to just stand there and watch him kill that guy?
Or stop him. Permanently. I am trying to unleash the killer instinct in you, boy. The one you try so hard to deny.
That's not who I am. And it's not who I want to be.
You told me you don't kill people, though.
Then, there will always be a greater predator than you.
I guess we'll find out.
Thanks for hunting techniques. See ya, bro.
Thanks for the smooth ride. I sincerely hope I can return the courtesy by slaughtering you quickly and with minimal agony.
Good day, Mr. Cassidy. My name is Donald Mencken. I want to assure you that you are a most valued guest here at Ravencroft. We're going to learn a lot from you.
And I'll learn a lot from you. Answers you don't even know you have.
Eager. I like that. Well then, let's get started, shall we?
Nothing